Hello and welcome to another episode of the Contractor Grow Show. My name is Mark. I'm your host, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Oksana Duhlicher at DOM Roofing and Restoration in Sugar Hill, Georgia. Oksana, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Mark, for inviting me. I do appreciate it.
So you guys have got an amazing business, just a ton of glowing reviews, a
Thank you.
beautiful website. I'm really excited to get into this interview and learn some of the magic that you've created here. Maybe you could just tell us a little bit about the history of the business and where you guys are at today.
I'll be short. I had another podcast where it was longer.
Okay.
And after I listened to it, I understood, no, I know what I have to correct next time. It started years ago in 2019, so pretty fresh. But we have a different approach in the business and what we want to provide to our customers. And that's why we know and we're sure that will last for years. And we provide good warranties because there's someone behind that even in 10 years will take care of my customers, which we don't plan to jump in another business soon.
Uh-huh.
So it started in 2019 when my husband came from the army. He was in US, he's a US soldier in military, and he started to work for a roofing company as an inspector. He liked that place, the company itself, but we were talking a lot about what he's doing daily, what he want to accomplish, and what type of customer service he want to provide and what he see different. And when he was coming home and saying, babe, I don't really like what happened today, so this is how they what was the resolution from the company, this is what I see. At that point was, if we know that we can provide a better service, we are able to find good crews, trust, like good suppliers with quality materials, and we can provide that to our customers, let's try it. So this is how it started on roofing. And we had a positive experience always. Thanks God we didn't have major issues, financial issues, never. Probably because we trust in to treat our customers fair as well as our employees. And we have the same crews for years. We don't change them. Our salespeople, we have three. We're small, but they're the same people for 4 years, almost since the company was. First 2 years we worked with Dmitri, just me and him. It was hard. We were very productive, but because we had little kids as well, basically it was impossible to give to business more time. And if you want to grow, you cannot be a one-man show. So at some point, we need more people. We need to expand. This is what happened, and we're very stable. And this is where we are now as well. From a little company as we started years ago, we're pretty good now. We're certified. We have good results.
Amazing. How many folks do you have on the team right now?
We have, as salespeople, we have three of them, but I do have project managers. We do have drivers. We do have people that work in the warehouse, in the office. For a couple of years, I was doing office by myself, everything by myself, wearing a lot of hats, as many business owners do, first years. Then it came a time when I was not able to cover everything. I was behind, like couple weeks behind the work, and yeah. So now we have our crews that takes care of roof replacements, roof repairs, and they are the same people, always trustful that we don't have any problems with leakage, with warranting the job.
Amazing. So you guys are in Sugar Hill. Would that be considered a suburb of Atlanta, or is that a totally different town?
I would say that is suburb because many times when we talk about Atlanta, we talk about the Atlanta and metro areas, which this is considered a metro area as well. It's a little bit north from Atlanta, like maybe from downtown 40-ish minutes, but it's a pretty small town. It's nice.
Uh-huh. Is your service area all the way into the Atlanta area, or do you guys mostly stay
Yes,
around
in
Sugar Hill?
all Atlanta area. And example, last year when was the Hurricane Helen in Augusta, it's still 2 hours from Atlanta, but we were working there helping the homeowners with restoration, house restoration from devastating storm.
Mm-hmm.
And we still do work till today's day there. They We're still renovating the city.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I talk to a lot of companies that everybody talks about doing great work. It's like the way that we built our companies, we've done great work.
Right.
However, a lot of companies I talk to, they don't have over 600 five-star reviews on Google. How did you do that? And what I'm getting at here is I get the sense that it's more than just great service, because a lot of folks offer great service. Is there a way that you guys, is there a unique market that you guys are able to tap into, or is it the fact that you guys are your location, or is it just literally that you guys offer such great service that you get a lot of repeat customers and people are delighted to just talk about how great the service is?
Even if we got repeat customers, they will not be able to leave a couple times the review. They will do just
Right.
once.
Exactly.
The good thing is that a lot of people recommend us, and I do thank each of them for continuing business, for supporting us, because at the end of the day, we're a small company. We're a family-owned company, is not a corporation where many people work for us. And I have Dmitri, like he's my husband, partner, and everything. And he's the engine of the company. I'm taking care of a lot of the office work, insurance work, like financial stuff. He's taking care of everything in the field, from logistic to material delivery to customer service as well. And he is the face of the company in customers' eye. So many times most of the times he's asking for review. Would you mind leaving me a review? And we don't always ask for, oh, give me 5 star. No, share your experience. If you have a great
Uh-huh.
experience, you can help us with the review. We appreciate it. If not, I know some companies, when even I'm going somewhere, they bombard you with messages every day. Leave us a review. You didn't do it. We don't have such a system. We just, or whenever they pay in full or after the roof is replaced, do you mind us leaving a review if we earned it? And some of they do, some of they don't. So we have a lot more roofs that reviews installed, but we have couple negative reviews as well. I do have couple 1 star reviews, and I remember my first 2 star review. I think it took me a year to respond to it because I was so shocked and I didn't know what to say.
Oh no. Uh-huh.
But it's a part of the job. Like sometimes, as I'm saying, I'm not money to everyone to like me, so it happens. We have different approaches with different customers, but sometimes just you're not always gonna make it right.
Sure. Amazing. And then we saw that last year you guys won an award for top three Atlanta best roofing companies in the area. There's a lot of roofing companies in Atlanta. We've talked to a lot of them. Is that award for the top three roofing? You guys are in the top three. Is that something that you guys sought out? Sometimes it's a great business kind of maneuver to go for those awards. Or did Atlanta's Best just give you guys a call and say, hey, you guys are really high rated? How do you go about winning an award like that?
We were impressed when we got into that list. There were many roofing companies in their list. How they chose them, I'm not aware. We didn't talk to anyone to ask, hey, can you get us on your website or something? No.
Uh-huh.
I don't even remember how we found out. Definitely Dimitri did. And he said, hey, the voting, we are included in there. And that they had some criteria. Definitely, I'm sure it was the Google reviews, the position. We also, I'm not hiding it, we invest in SEO. We have a person that takes care of our website to be up to date. When a person is looking for roof repairs, so our company can pop up in on the first pages of Google, it's a work as well. If you don't
Uh-huh.
do any of it, like your customer, when writes roof repairs or something like that, you'll not come up anywhere. I'm not sure about the criteria, how they chose the companies, but we got there. So we had some people that voted us. And then we were called for awards and we got the third place, which I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. It was a great, we had a hard year as well. And it was a great reward.
Mm.
Wow. It was nice. So we missed the awards because we had my son. I gave birth to my son. This is when
Mm.
we missed it, but it doesn't matter. We still got that nice certificate.
Nice to come out of the pregnancy and have a new
Right.
award, huh? I love it.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Now, you guys got an amazing web presence. It's rare that I see a website that is actually as well designed and put together as yours. I really admire your developer, and it sounds like you
He's
guys are
great.
investing. He's great. Awesome. And it sounds like you guys are investing in SEO. And the companies that we see like yours that are truly outstanding and just and great, often they are really investing in not just referrals, but they're actually investing in reaching out to strangers, people who have not heard of them yet. Other than kind of investment in the website and SEO, do you guys do some other kind of outreach or some social stuff? Any things that you
Um,
sponsor, anything like that?
we we did sponsoring this year for an Ukrainian church that they are helping people in Ukraine, and also they are having scholarship program. And yes, but we didn't do sponsorship there to become well known. We didn't even advertise it. We have donated them 20 something grand, but just because to help children that have no possibility to go to school, or send money to Ukraine, which they help with refugees. Or we don't really do any other, some scholarship, small things, small donation to the school, to a banner, something like that. But we're not very present on banners across the city, even though we're supposed to invest probably more, but not for now. So SEO, the web presence, is right. We rebuilt this website completely 3 times. We have a visual demanding how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be looking. I'm very often putting myself in a homeowner's shoes that doesn't know anything about this industry, about roofing, and if he will come on my website, what he will see there. Will he understand what is that chimney, or what is that, or what is that, why he needs it? That's why and this is how I ask my office managers or employees to work. So just imagine that a person have not nailed in his life a nail and he doesn't know. You have to explain that. You have to say from A to Z how it's gonna happen. This is our views why there are so many, because besides just doing a roof replacement, we have to communicate with that person, explain, hey, you go through our insurance. This is where another problem is. A lot of customers, they have their job done by insurance. Insurance is not as it was many years ago. The insurance adjusters, they don't have time to explain anymore. The agents, they don't do that either. So when a homeowner has experienced a loss, he has to do everything by himself. And if the insurance company pays some pennies, $1,000, he should be happy with that when his repair costs 3,000. This is not correct. They don't indemnify them well just because making business but not taking care of the customers. So our job here is to explain how and why you can do different. How you're gonna, what's your right? You have right per policy to do this and that. And many times when we see the result, hey, instead of $1,000, they got three. Perfect. This is what the insurance company owes them.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. So you guys actually train and teach your client how to make those claims with the insurance companies.
Yeah,
or you
and
help them make those claims?
this is why that was a reason why many years ago I got licensed as a public adjuster. So I didn't want to make money from it, from public adjusting. I don't have a contract with my customers at public adjusting, but I know where insurance lacks. And interesting fact, I was reading a book about insurance companies, how from insuring the customer, they became business, how they have financial advisors to say, okay, you don't need to pay so much, pay less, and you're going to be profitable. So this is what happened with insurance companies. And we saw many cases when a old lady, so she already have health issues or many problems going on, and she has legit damage. We never advise a customer to file a claim if they don't have legit damage. Never.
Uh-huh.
A couple days ago, it happened that one of our salespeople did an inspection. The roof was completely fine, no damage at all, was good. He said it was having hail damage, no other damage, just hail damage. That's it. And he said, you can file a claim. Here you have this type of damage. That's it. We came back. He came back a week later. That roof had 100 crease shingles. It means another roofer went on the roof, vandalized it all. 100 crease
Oh,
shingle.
wow.
Exactly. And the insurance company came and they said, this is not damage. You are able, even if I'm a specialist in roofing, I'm able to see what's man-made and what's God, like Mother Nature made.
Uh-huh.
And he said, this man-made is mechanical damage, which my salesperson, he didn't disagree. Adolfo said, yes, it is, and we cannot say no. Who was on the roof? Okay, she
Uh-huh.
said, yeah, I had that company. So
Huh.
now what they're going to do, the insurance will going to close the claim. They don't want to pay it unless it will be filed under correct vandalism.
Oh, I see. The code or
Yeah,
whatever.
per
Uh-huh.
real.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. And this is where knowing the industry from inside, it really helps because I can serve and give more service to my customers just to make them comfortable going through this process because it's not really easy. No one explains it.
Amazing. Amazing. And then, Oksana, can I ask what percentage of your
Sure.
business comes from insurance claims versus just folks wanting the roof?
About 3 years ago, I could say that 90% was insurance and 10% was retail. Now, insurance stopped paying. They are changing their policies. They don't want to cover roofing anymore, and it's decreasing. So basically, maybe we have now 50-50 or 60 retail and 40 insurance.
Gotcha. Okay.
And with insurance, the biggest problem is that you don't get paid right away. We can get paid in 6 months. And if the company doesn't have the money flow, you cannot be in the business.
Wow. You guys wait 6 months to get paid from insurance?
Oh, yeah. I had cases last year waiting for a year to get paid from insurance because the check was not properly endorsed, so on and so forth. It happens. And we have in 2023, we have a big hail event here. I had customers that year that got money from insurance and they didn't pay us at all.
Wow.
Yes, 20 grand,
Oh, man.
$30,000, they didn't pay us.
Wow.
Even though
Okay.
they love the work and they left us a 5-star review. Like, what?
Amazing. Amazing. Fantastic. So, guys, I mean, if you're listening to this, I just want to really outline, and I don't want to exaggerate here or blow smoke. If you're in the construction business, you should go take a look at domroofing.com. It's DOM Roofing, because if your website is not up to the standard of Oksana and Dmitri's, then you're leaving money on the table. Okay. What I'm seeing from just doing all of the research is that Oksana and these guys over at DOM, they've done an incredible job of their business. They're veteran owned and they talk to that. They invest in marketing in the way of the website and also SEO. There's a lot of continuing kind of education. So Oksana here has talked about how she went and got a license as a public adjuster, not to become a public adjuster for insurance companies, but to actually understand the process really well. which all of that just speaks to running a great business. And I can see that now represented from the fact that you guys have been in business for 6 years and you guys have got 600 positive reviews. So it's just a beautiful business story. I'd love to sit here and talk for a couple of hours because I think we could all learn a lot from Oksana and Dmitri, what these guys have put together. Oksana, if someone is in the Atlanta area or Sugar Hill, they're northeast of Atlanta, and they're looking for a great roofer to talk with, to get an estimate or have their roof done, what's a good way to reach out to you guys?
You see, the good thing is that on our website, it's listed our cell phone numbers. So anytime I don't have, I know the problem of many roofing companies. So they have an office from 8 till 5. You cannot reach them after hours. So many times happen customers calling us at 12 a.m., at 1 a.m. because a tree fall down. They need help now. This is where the contact information from Google, from website, from anywhere is our personal information. They can call us directly at any time. We will answer and go there even at 1 p.m., at 1 a.m.
Amazing.
And yeah, especially if customers from the area, they call us and, hey, I have a leak. We address it as a heart problem. Hey, it hurts me now. I need a doctor now. This is, if we're in the area, we're like, okay, so you go, your technician is 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. If we can cover it the same day, he will get service in the same day. If we can repair it next day, we'll ask our crew, hey, before you go in there, do you mind doing me a big favor? Go install their couple shingles or something like that. They can get serviced quick. And also, doing roof repairs, we are giving this credit when they are ready to replace the roof. So let's say we did $1,000 repair, we give this $1,000 back to him when he will be ready to replace the roof if he uses us.
Wow. Okay. Love it. Fantastic. So over on domroofing.com, you'll find Oksana and her husband's cell phone numbers. And so you can just get in touch with them directly there. Perfect. And Oksana, what's a good email for you as well if someone wants to reach out that way?
Our email address is info@domroofing.com.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Oksana, I know you're very busy, and I really appreciate you taking some of your valuable time to teach our listeners some stuff and to be here on the show today. So thank you so much for the great business you've made and for your time today.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for your help, for another way of advertising a little bit to our business. And if any roofers, we are located at 454 Beaufort Highway. If they want to come by for a coffee or a business advice or whatever, we always can learn from each other and always open to learn. My husband as well. So they want to come for a chit chat. We'll be glad to help them out or to just have a conversation.
Fantastic. Thank you, Oksana. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.